Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best way to make over $2.1 million this week in GTA 5 Online as a solo player in under 1 hour. And I know $2.1 million is a lot of money to make in only 1 hour, and the best part about this is you can do it as much as you want to. The only downside is you only have up until May 15th to do this money guide. That is because we are going to be taking advantage, and I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to complete the Dr. Dre contract, since this week it is paying double money plus double RP. Alright, so to get started, of course, to start the Dr. Dre contract, you need to own the agency, which luckily, if you don't own one, this is a really good week to buy one, since all of the agency properties are on a 30% off discount, as well as the upgrades plus modifications. So even if you own an agency, this is still a really good week to buy upgrades for it if you don't have them already. Anyway, once you own the agency, you want to enter inside, go over upstairs to your main office, and then sit down here at the computer. Once you are sat down, click A or X to sign in. From here, click where it says VIP contract, and here will be the Dr. Dre contract, but what we need to do first is going to be 3 different leaks. Which for all of these 3 different leaks, there's going to be 3 setups, so 9 setups in total, and there's going to be a finale for each one of these leaks. And another cool thing is not only the finale, also all of the regular leaks leading up to the finale will be paying double money plus double RP as well. You could see after I completed the finale for the nightlife leak, I got paid around $22,000 plus 3,000 RP, which is really not too shabby. But that is of course only going to be for the finale of that first leak. Then the second leak, the High Society leak, for this finale, I got paid around $16,000 this time plus 2,000 RP. Which once again is not too shabby. We are just going to be adding all of these up towards the end, but this is just money for the setups. Then of course, once again, here you can see my very last leak. This is going to be the South Central leak. For this one, I got paid around $16,000 plus 2,000 RP once again. Then once you complete that third and final leak, you'll see once you get back over to the agency, you'll see there is actually going to be a yellow circle appearing here upstairs. So what you want to do is walk up to it and then click right D-pad to start this mission. This mission right here is going to be the very last setup that we need to do before we can do the Dr. Dre finale, which will get us paid that $2 million paycheck at the very end. And if you are wondering why I didn't show any of the setups in this video, that is because I already made a full guide showing you the best way to complete the entire Dr. Dre contract in GTA 5 Online in 2025, going over all of the setups and even the finale. But yeah, in this video I don't want to repeat that, so I'm only going to be showing you the finale. If you want to see the setups, make sure you click the video that you see on the top right corner of your screen right now, or I'll also leave it linked down below in the description. Alright, but now getting into the actual finale, once again, just like that very last setup that we completed, you want to go upstairs right here to this yellow circle and click right D-pad to start the Hunt Johnny Guns mission, which this will be the finale. Once you start the mission, the first thing you need to do is get inside of this Ennis Jubilee and go over to Johnny Guns' last known location. And the last known location of Johnny Guns will be the same in this area every time. It is here at the end of the rail yard, so once you enter inside, you'll now be put through the cutscene of Johnny Guns running over to his car and then drifting away from us. Once you get past that cutscene though, you'll have to then fight all of Johnny Guns' goons who will be spawning in waves, which for this part I do highly recommend you use a really good weapon like the minigun or any single good weapon that you own. And I say minigun because you would probably think from this thing that we are inside of that you couldn't shoot the minigun, but actually the minigun is a pretty good weapon to use inside of here because we can shoot everyone and it is basically a one-shot kill. But I do know not all levels have this gun, so if you don't have the minigun, you could always just use any weapon of your choice. So I recommend just taking them out one by one by taking them out using cover inside of this thing that we are inside of. Anyway though, once you took out all of Johnny Guns' goons, you then want to get inside of any one of his goons' vehicles and then head over to the LSIA. And at this part, you technically could call in any one of your fastest vehicles here on the street to then go over to the LSIA even faster, but technically you'll only save a few seconds doing that trick. That's why I said you're better off just getting in one of the goons' vehicles and heading straight over to LSIA. Once over there, you want to quickly hop out of your vehicle and then enter the side door of this hangar. Once you enter inside, you'll see 2 goons, so immediately take them out with a headshot. After that, what you want to do is simply shoot these 2 doors open to then go inside the next room, and then there will be 3 enemies inside here. Simply take them all out with a headshot, and then what you want to do is throw an explosive over to the left. Once you throw that explosive, you should hear 2 big explosions. That will be both of the gas tankers. So what you want to do after you explode both of those gas tankers is slowly make your way forward. Once at this point here, once you are about to enter the hangar, I recommend taking out all of the enemies that you see at this point here, or at least a good amount of them. And once you do, what you want to do is turn back around and look at this gas tanker here and jump inside of it. Once you jump inside of it, keep in mind this might take you a couple attempts, but once you are inside, all you want to do is follow where I'm going all the way past here over this fence. Once over the fence, you'll notice we are doing a really important trick that basically makes us skip that entire scene of us fighting all of the people in the hangar by basically going behind everyone all the way here to where Johnny Guns is located at. So once you are here, we literally just need to walk up these 2 flights of stairs and you'll see Johnny Guns is right here. So shoot him a few times just like you would before, and then walk up to his body to then click right D-pad. And just like that, we have done the hangar fight for the Dr. Dre contract finale the fastest way possible. Of course, during that entire time, if you do get shot at all, you could always just snack up and also armor. So doing that should basically take you 1 attempt. Anyway though, of course, you'll be put through the cutscene of you witnessing Dr. Dre absolutely beat up Johnny Guns with a golf club, and then after that you'll be put through the really cool cutscene of you and Dr. Dre riding off in the really cool Itali GTB. But during this cutscene is when you really know that you are completely done doing the entire Dr. Dre contract, because we only have 1 more thing to do, and that is take Dr. Dre over to the Pacific Bluffs Country Club. Once you dropped him off at the country club, all you need to do now is wait for him to get inside the helicopter and fly off into the sunset, which once he does fly off into the sunset, here's how much money you'll get paid once you complete the entire Dr. Dre contract this week on the double money and double RP bonus. You could see mission passed, a total of $2 million plus 3,600 RP, and that is not including all of the RP plus the money that we made during the setup. So in total, you'll really make around $2.1 million plus around 10,000 RP after you complete the entire Dr. Dre contract. And also, once you complete the Dr. Dre contract for your first time, you'll see you get a free $100,000. And that is because if you open up the interaction menu, go down to where it says challenges and then click where it says weekly challenge, you'll see this week's weekly challenge is to complete the Don't F with Dre mission for $100,000. And if you don't know, the Don't F with Dre mission is basically just the finale to the Dr. Dre contract. So once you complete that finale, you'll complete the weekly challenge. Anyway though, that is now going to bring us to the end of today's video. You officially know the best way to complete the Dr. Dre contract this week in GTA 5 Online as a solo player in under 1 hour to make over $2.1 million. And in case any of you haven't already, make sure you watch my video that I posted a day ago showing you the easiest ways to make millions this week in GTA 5 Online. If you want to see that, make sure you click the video that you see on your screen right now.